Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, and I am here with the collective reading for May 6th through the 16th. For those of you who could attend the class last Thursday, I just wanted to send you lots of, no, actually it was on Sunday, lots of love and light. For those of you who messaged me asking me if there was a recording of the class, it is posted on the channel, and it's not a coincidence that the timestamp or the time that the video ended was 111. So 111. Look that up in numerology. I want you guys to go check out the video of the class that we did together with how to work your gifts. And trust me, there is some treats in there. You'll get some healing in there, distant healing. So tune in. Make sure you're by yourself so you can get everything you need, all the information. Write it down. For those of you who would like to book a reading with me, who have been booking readings with me, you guys are amazing. Those who have been booking Reiki, distant healing, energy healing, you guys rock. You're ready to do the work. All of that information is below in the description box, and also via my website at www.chrissythecrystalindigo.com. And lastly, I am running out of the Essence Herbal Spray. So you guys, if you want to get your bottle, get it now. And other than that, you will have to inbox me and let me know when I will have another batch ready. But guys, I only have a few left. It's really amazing, beautiful essential oils, and it really calms you, especially with the panic that we have right now going on in the world. I put it together for this purpose. So you can get through your day, so you can get through your night, because you can spray it on your pillows as well, just, with ease and comfort. All right. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you can do so. If not, you can follow me on Instagram. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can do so. If not, subscribing to the channel is the same form as an energy exchange donation. I have over 3,150 of you guys. I want to see all of you guys subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the great treats I have in store for you, and like the events that's coming up, because I'm getting to the point where I want to start doing some live meetups once the lockdown is over. So let's dive right into the reading. All right, collective, buckle up. It's going to get bumpy, but it's going to be beautiful. So the first card coming out, it says activated earth. So what are we in right now? We're going towards the age of Aquarius, right? And so with activated earth, it says power, places, ley lines, trust where you are led. So I asked Spirit to give me cards today that will help the collective on their journey. A lot of you guys don't just come here to hear about your twin flame journey. You know that your life path and purpose is tied to your twin flame. So you're, interested more in doing the work. And so this is giving you clarity about that. I'll read it again. It says power, places, ley lines, trust where you are being led, or where you're led. You are being guided. You are being led. Trust the process. And you guys know you can reach out to me anytime you have a question via email, and I respond back as fast as I can. The next card out, all right, I'm using the Starseed Oracle. It says, we the, what's that last word? Hathors. We the Hathors, okay? And so that says deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. And so with this, I'm going to read this for you because this is the first time that I've seen this card. And I want to make sure you get all the information you need, in regards to your life path and purpose, okay? And so with this, look, 122, guys, look up angel number 122, or what does numerology 122 mean in numerology, okay? So it says, we are the hawthorns. And so it says, birth is a portal that ushers in new life. The hawthorns are here to remind you that you are a child of the cosmic mother, and you are being called to be held by her deep, never-ending love and embrace. This is a tender, nourishing card reminding you to receive the deep, deep love of the mother's embrace. The Hawthorns know that the journey on earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you are being reminded to rest more deeply in the mother's arm. Okay? Then it says, this is a card of extreme potency, of femininity, of creation, and of birth. You are being called to mother yourself and others too, to surrender to your sacred femininity, to create and surrender your own creations, to hold and be held. You're being called to remember your place in the web of life and to realize that the cosmic mother is watching your every step of the way. You may be going through a transition right now, right, in which we all are. It says, moving from one way of being to another. If so, you are being reminded that you are cradled in a sacred container, that you're more held than you can possibly imagine, and you have access to more love than your heart can bear. If you are struggling in any way, you're being reassured that things will work out. Open yourself to receiving the overflowing love of the cosmic mother, flooding towards you from every direction. Let it stretch your heart. Okay? So this is the advice for us, okay? The next two cards that came out, the first one is Forge, Don't Follow. So it says, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had, right? So this talks about leading by example, not being afraid to be who you are, not being afraid to let your light shine, not be afraid to embrace your spiritual gifts, because these gifts are is what is moving the world, the universe, to a higher vibration. It isn't a coincidence that all of us have either all of the gifts or some of the gifts. And it's because we are needed in regards to helping, not just the collective, but others we come in contact with. These gifts are going to be very important, and we'll talk about that later, okay? So the next card out, it says, I'm sorry. Now, when I saw this card, I looked at this. I thought about the purple flame. It says, Saint Germain, the purple flame. Look up the purple flame and do meditations with the purple flame, especially for those who are in twin flame, connections, divine counterpart connections. It says, I'm sorry. And so this is the energy, and this is something I'm getting goosebumps as I was speaking about this. This is the energy that has been brewing when it comes to the twin flame journey. On that energetic level, we feel that they're sorry. We feel that something is changing. And it says defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. So, your divine counterpart is really doing their work. They may not seem like they're doing it in the 3D, but you know this in the 5D. And once it all comes together, once it matches in the 3D, you'll know all this work that we've been doing was not just for anything, just not for, for nothing. Okay. And so when I see this, even looking at this, look, do you get goosebumps when you look at this? Look how beautiful and how powerful this card is, right? So Spirit is giving us a lot of information tonight. And so for the overall energy for the collective, it says double mission, right? So some of us have double missions. And it says Lightworker Starseed, serve the world by being you. What did I just speak about before when I said, helping not only the collective, but the people you come in contact with on a daily basis, right? And this is beautiful, and I'll read it again just so you can have it in your mind. It says, light worker, star seed, serve the world by being you. Even with you walking down the street next to someone, your vibration ignites their vibration. Look into their eyes. Your vibration ignites their vibration. Okay? All right, so let's dive into the Mystic Moon Oracle deck really quick. So for the Divine Masculine, the first card that came out is Awakening, right? So they're awakening. They may not be understanding what it all means, but they know you've said similar things to them, like the signs, twin flame, the runner chaser, like you gave like little like cues or clues to, what this awakening process is, right? And so now they are going through their awakening received. So they're receiving the message, they're understanding, they're getting that information from Spirit. No matter how much they try to run from you or shut you out, or you may seem like they may, treat you like you don't exist, they're getting the message now. And this has been the energy for over the past 3-4 weeks, right? Devotion. They're becoming more devoted. They're praying. They're asking questions. They're trying to figure it all out. They're moving their heart space from that lack mentality excuse me, to that, like, I want to be open with my heart. I don't want to be shut out. And I'm devoted. I'm talking to spirit about what it is that's on my heart, what I need to do. So this is what, their energy is. And then divine feminine. So they're realizing that you are their divine feminine. They're realizing this. For some, they still may be, back and forth on the fence because they've always been known for someone to have a deep connection with. It's their soulmate. But now they're realizing, it's just not a soulmate. Like, there's other levels: twin flame, divine counterpart, life partner, right? So this is really nice. Beautiful, actually, for divine feminine. Commitment. That's the first card that came out. So, excuse me, it flew right up, right off the way. That's what's on the divine feminine's mind. Surrender. They're surrendering. For the divine feminine that I'm tuning into or channeling into today, you guys are really out there doing your life path and purpose work, or you just started your life path and purpose work, and you've surrendered to the divine. You are really, in your power, like with self-love, just everything. You're just grateful for so much. And for those of you who are struggling to get there, know you need to wear a crystal moldavite, but only wear the crystal when you sleep. Put it in the middle of your chest, and it's going to purge things out of you in regards to, past hurts, past abandonment, any of that inner child wound stuff. It's going to help purge that out. But I recommend you don't wear it during the day, okay? The next card for the divine feminine is divine masculine. So divine feminine is like, I know for sure this is my divine masculine. I understand that. And this is something where we're starting to come into alignment, because divine masculine recognizes divine feminine recognizes divine masculine. Okay. And the next card out, we have action. So divine feminine is taking action. He or she is really about their life path and purpose, their mission, because they finally realize the more they do the work, the more they, put that energy into themselves in a honest way, not doing it because they want the divine masculine to feel some type of way, but actually loving the work they're doing. This is that energy, action, the overall energy. When I saw this, immediately I heard breaking the cycle, breaking karmic patterns. And so this is what you guys are doing. And the full moon is tomorrow, or actually 3:40 something a.m. tonight. But with this, you're going to get some clarity within the full moon. You're going to have visions. Your divine masculine or feminine is going to reach out to you. However this happens for you, I want you to write in the comment sections, because we really got to spread that positivity, that is not all like death and gloom when it comes to these twin flame connections, because there are some positive and happy testimonials out there in regards to twin flame connections after they've done the work. Okay, so they're realizing those cycles are over. Like, we're headed to a new cycle, and this is happening on the full moon. Something very special is happening within the full moon. Okay, that full moon energy, it will be 8, 9, 10. So 3 days after that as well. So the cards that wanted to come out. First card, soulmate. Again, so for some of you, you guys have a soulmate and you have a twin flame. For some of you, your twin flame don't know what twin flame mean. They only know what soulmate is. So that's how they're seeing you. Union. Okay. So seeing that, even in the 5D, you guys already, when you're in that element where regardless of what's happening in the 3D, I know where we are at the soul, right? And fresh start that came out. They just want a fresh start over, abandon. So they feel like, the divine feminine walked away, stepped into their power, and really focusing on their growth, their glow up, life path and purpose. And the divine masculine is feeling like, I feel like I'm being left behind. Right? And then muse, right? So that card wanted to come out, and it just talks about like how you both see each other in a beautiful way. I call it a beautiful disaster. And the reason why I say that, because it's just so beautiful, but at the same time, it's so painful at times. And these are the other cards that wanted to come out. I mean, they were just jumping out all over the place. So we have mask, we have separation, we have destruction, we have stuck, and then we have material world. So you guys know how that resonates with you. We're going to get into some messages from the Divine Masculine. I don't do messages from Divine Feminine because, hey, we already know what's going on, right? All right. So the first card out, it says, I wasn't honest with you about my feelings at the time. So for some of you guys, your divine counterpart was like, I love you, but I'm not in love with you, or something like that, where they just couldn't be open and honest about how they truly felt, okay, or feel. It says, I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. But we know that at the soul level, it's so much deeper than that, right? So the next card out is, our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed to break away, right? So you guys resonate with that. Like, it gets so intense sometimes to the point where you're like, damn, is this toxic or what? Right? You start to think it's your karmic. It's so true. The next card out, I will see your smiling face. Wait, I still see your smiling face in my mind's eye, right? So that nostalgia, thinking about you, okay? The next card, I wish I could take back the hurtful things I said. It was wrong to take out my frustrations on you. All right, so if they resonate with you guys, like, share, comment, subscribe. We're going to dive into the Wisdom Oracle deck right quick. Here we go. So the first card that came out, and I smiled when I saw this, higher power, number 4. So a lot of us who are, are on our life path and purpose mission, we've been seeing a lot of 4s, especially after the 444 portal. And with higher power, it's saying seek higher power. This is how you seek higher power. During meditation, remember I taught you in the class how to pull the white light down. Make sure you're grounded, and you will start getting the answers to your questions as you move through your root chakra all the way up to your crown. Okay, again, that number 4 is very important. Look it up, angel number or numerology number 4. By the book is the next card that came out. That's number, wow, 11. 1 plus 1, 2, right? By the book. So it's saying, you're out of that like phase where you're trying to one up on your divine masculine or your divine feminine. You're trying to do things by the book and the right way, because all you want to bring to you is positive, good karma, right? Thank you, Spirit. The next card is time for a nap. Time for a nap. Guys, you can't beat yourself up. You have to rest. You have to rejuvenate. You have to meditate. So clearing yourself and making sure that your energy is in check, that your your chakras are aligned. This is very important for you, because if you're aligned and you're one with self, you'll be less you will react less to the things that trigger you. And again, remember the exercise from the class. Bring that energy to that space where you feel that energy that you don't like, and breathe love into it and watch how fast it disappears. Okay? So again, time for a nap. Take time for yourself. The overall energy, soulmates. I just laughed, right? So it says 4 and 1, 5. So 5 talks about changes. So for, those in the collective that are ready for union and ready to take that next step, 5 talks about changes. There's going to be a change in your twin flame connection. All right. So be prepared for that. 3 days, 3 days, 3 days, 3 days, 3 days. That's what I heard. 3 days, 3 days, 3 days, 3 days, 3 days. Sorry, guys. I know you're like, what is wrong with Chrissy? When it gives me the message like that, because I'm so new with this gift, I just say what they tell me. All right. And so right now I am using the Life Purpose Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And I pulled this deck. Well, I got this deck for you guys. I bought it on Amazon. No, yeah, Amazon, I believe. And this deck really breaks down like your spiritual gifts. And so I asked, what are your gifts and what do we need to work on? Okay. And then we have the overall energy. So for the first card that came out, it says trust. And it says, trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So again, a lot of you are seers, right? Whether you're clairvoyant, whether you're remote see, whether you have second sight, you are a seer, right? And you see that crystal ball there. I love the crystal ball, by the way. And again, I'm a light worker. Does that mean I'm a witch? No. In a past life, might have been. But the only thing I know about is me being a high priestess to the goddess Isis. And still, We love everyone the same. We all have been one in our lives, right? So that's what I've been coaching you guys on. So look, right? Use your gifts and don't be afraid, right? The next card, creative expression. So it says your soul longs to express itself creatively. So a lot of you light workers, a lot of you star seeds, indigos, however you resonate under the spiritual umbrella, you know you can either sing, do something with music, really amazing, or you paint, or you're an artist, or there's something very special and creative about you that, you know, that's all your own, right? So for me, it's music. It's like any kind of song I can write. It doesn't matter what genre. That's what it is. It's sound bowls, you know, it's that type of energy for me, right? All right. The next card out is options. Okay, options. You could be dealing with the Libra. I always look at the card and what's in it. So it says, consider the career possibilities that are open to you, right? And so with those career possibilities, you definitely could be embarking on your new YouTube channel, whatever your gifts are, they're tied to your life path and purpose, which will bring you abundance. So do that, like do more of that work and watch how things change for you, okay? The overall energy for all of us, right? Sensitivity. And it says, you are becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. So again, it's very important. If you guys want to reach out to me and ask, what crystals should I wear in this environment? What crystal should I wear, you know, just on a daily basis? You know, crystals have that energy, and I don't go anywhere without them. I'm loaded up with them. They're hidden all over me and within my clothing. So here, it's saying you're becoming really sensitive. Your gifts are heightened. Remember, with every light code or download you get, you vibrate to another level. And look what's under energy healing. Okay. So it says your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part for your life purpose. You see that? Right. And remember, you guys, I told you about the M. You see it? You see it? Okay. The next card, light and love. I always tell you guys, love and light, your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. So that's what I talked about when I talked about your vibration. Your vibration lights up. You can walk past somebody, it's your vibration. You have that in you. So start using it, okay? I know a lot of you guys are going to want to book a reading with these cards. They're beautiful. I got them for you guys. So let's dive into, I got another new deck for you guys. Let's check it out. All right. So let's dive into the Oracle of Shadows and Light. And so the first card that came out is number 15. 1 and 5 is 6. So you already know how we do this. Look up angel number 6. Numerology, what does 6 mean? Or angel number 15, numerology, what does number 15 means. So with the mildew fairy, clean up time. Clean up time. Okay? So I'm going to read that for you because this is a new deck and you guys haven't saw me use this yet. So with the mildew fairy message, clean up time, right? So it says, think of ways to decrease stagnant moisture, parentheses, stuck emotions, and increase airflow, parentheses, fresh thinking. In your home and environment, when the mildew fairy comes to pay a visit, it's likely things are a little stagnant, a little over emotional, and that fresh new air and thoughts need to be brought in to clear the situation up. She can mean a fresh way of thinking or a fresh point of view or a release of emotions that could be pooling in one area. Her appearance never means covering up. It means working with the environment you find yourself within. Like the mildew fairy said, a little of her can be medicine and a great deal of her can be maddening. Where she turns up will tell you lots about what needs a fresh new approach in your life. And if she is inside lurking in cupboards or in the bathroom instead of decorating pebbles by a pond, you know that presence of unhelpful energy needs to be addressed, not rationalized and excused and never ignored. All right. So I got this because, you know, there's, 5D and above, there's 4D, there's 3D. We're in the 3D, right? 4D as well. So when I was 20, I remember like being in my bed and I remember seeing these little fairies like fluttering around, right? And you can comment in the comment section if you had your experience with the little people, I call them. And it was really beautiful and it was amazing. And again, you are magical, you are spiritual. Do not think like you're crazy or you got something wrong with you. You're really being called to shine your light. You wouldn't see all of these things if it wasn't meant for something that's greater down the line, right? So I want you to just know that, like, I'm here for you. Even if you feel like you don't have anybody, you got me, okay? The next card that came out is Strange Valentine, right? And so it says love is strange. So they gave us a card for what's happening now, the pandemic, like get rid of the mildew and whatever's in your life that's like that needs to go. And I know some of you are wondering, like, well, I keep hearing this and I keep hearing this. Are they talking about my twin flame? You know, it's okay to walk away from your divine counterpart and hold the space. Live your life. When things are meant and divine is ready, you will be brought back together. That's how you have to think of it, okay? So let's look into this Stormy Valentine. You guys made me lose my... Okay, Strange Valentine. Okay, so I'll hold it up for you. So with a Strange Valentine, it says love is strange. And so it says love doesn't always look like we thought it would. Huh? Doesn't that sum up our divine counterpart? It says, thank goodness. It's in the strange and the surrendering that the sweetest love can be found, as this odd little pair have found much to each one's joy, comfort, and delight. When this lovely pair, Strange Valentine, comes to visit, you are about to be gifted with love, romance, and friendship from an unexpected, even unusual place. Don't let differences keep you apart, because they are what is drawing you together. And when you are as delicate and fragile as you can be, someone as strong and protective as this gorgeous, friendly Yeti can be just what you need. Okay? And so, let me get the light. So it says here, it says, you have an enormous amount of cosmic help at the moment, and it's all focusing in the area of your love life. You will soon receive very good news, 3 days, 3 days, 3 days, regarding a relationship. You will also do a lot of work on healing old wounds from past relationships, especially past long-term serious relationships. Now, some of this news may not seem so great at the time, but please give yourself a chance to absorb the lessons, because you are moving into a beautiful new phase of your romantic life where you will be free to create a wonderful new love life for yourself, coming very soon. Okay? And so it says divination meaning. It says you may experience a massive surge in emotional energy and new romantic beginnings. So it's very likely you'll attract, encounter, or simply bump into someone who reawakens long lost feelings inside you and who may not be your type. It says, hooray, you'll wake up feeling bright, aware, dynamic, and sometimes feeling giddy with delight. This is very good news. Love is indeed strange and wonderful. Okay? So I want to do you guys a favor and pull another card from the Life Purpose Oracle. And this is my intention. What do you and your divine counterpart need to work on together? in regards to your gifts. All right, I'm not going to pull a card. I'm going to pull 3. Whichever 3 comes out. All right, that's the first one. And those other 2. Wow. Okay. So the first card out, freedom. It says you're free to do what you choose. Isn't that beautiful? Teaching. You inspire young people to learn. You inspire young people to learn. The next card, time to decide. It says make a decision based on your heart's true desire. So this one is a heart over head decision. Overall energy, justice. We've been getting that a lot, like that, karmic justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So some of you guys may work in the medical field. Some of you guys may be lawyers. Some of you guys may be police officers, etc., etc. Okay? All right, guys. So if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. And also check out the website if you need to order your own herbal hand sanitizer spray. Please reach out. I only have a few bottles left. And I mean, of course, you see the testimonials. It gets right to you. I don't play about, my life path and purpose work, because I know this is through divine and this is how I'm being led. And again, I can attest that, divine feminines are stepping into their power. Like, I really went all for it. January 7th, I'll never forget. I went with my gut. I swallowed my pride, and I stepped out on faith, and I started my website. And after that, you just got to make the effort. Faith without works is dead. All I had to do was move one foot. Divine came right to the left. Moved another foot, divine came right to the left. Moved my other foot, divine came right to the left. So right now, just focus on what you're grateful for. Don't forget, tomorrow, tonight, 3:42 a.m., you can do it tomorrow as well. Full moon, right? We got the full moon. It's a flower moon. It's also a super moon. Write your affirmations down. Remember what I taught you. Full moon, write down your affirmations. Bring that loving energy through your heart as you write down your affirmations. Keep it in your windowsill. When the new moon comes, take it out and see, check off what came to fruition. Okay, I will be doing mine tomorrow. If you guys need help doing yours, email me before tomorrow. Well, you can email me before the 10th, because that's when the super full moon energy kind of like starts to dissipate, okay? Like starts to fade away. So I love you guys. And I'll talk to you soon. Love and light. Take care.